So we're back to the junction with the funniest design in the Los Padres again. We just did a side trip to see the cabin. We're not actually going to go up the Sisquoc River. We're going to go down the Sisquoc River. This is my favorite sign in the backcountry. I mean, it's all like graffitied up, but some of that graffiti has been there for more than 20 years. Like the one that says skunk camp, 2.5 hard miles, poison oak, etc., etc. That was there like more than 20 years ago when Tony came back here, and it was hard, but it's not as hard now. People have been keeping the trail much better condition, much easier to hike.
You could take so many photos here, you know.
You could never get enough. So I guess this is Forester's Leap. Beautiful swimming hole, best swimming hole on the Sisquoc River.
Is this where we're stopping at night?
Yeah.
It tastes kind of like a chestnut.
I wonder, yeah, blue dick. I wonder where that name comes from.
Steve is showing us how you can eat the bulb of a blue dick.
Anybody?
What? Sure. I'll take a little bite. Thank you. Gosh, that would be nice to put in a
Does
salad.
it taste good?
Well,
Kind of chewy.
the Chumash they had big pits and they would roast these bolts in them.
It's like a chestnut.
So you can see across the way there, the trail on the other side of the creek. You're gonna go down and then back up again. One of the nice things about hiking right now is that there's no foxtails. This will be the first time I've ever hiked Sisquoc Loop and not had foxtails. And it's kind of easier to follow the trail too. And you can see the poor flowers drowning in what will become foxtail. Here we are at Sycamore.
A lot of high grass here. Ticks would love that.
Yeah, I guess they didn't want to stay here very long. Got a trail register. There's even a book. Looks fresh.
You want me to hold it up for you?
Sycamore Camp? Sure. Wow. Goes back a long way.
Oh, it's on. Who were the last people to stay here? Santa Barbara?
Julie and Steve, maybe? Or no, there's more. Rain.
Ellen, Paul, Jim, and Christina. 326.
Oh, that's today, right? No. Or tomorrow?
I think that's today.
Wait. Today or
Oh,
yesterday?
maybe somebody stayed here today.
Let me look at my...
I think this oak tree has a rat nest in it. That's so cool. Got a little lost after Sycamore, but we found the trail again. Here's our first ruins.
These look like old
Some,
buggy wheels or something round.
Yeah, hoops maybe, or
Yeah.
barrel, or buggy
Oh,
wheels.
that, right.
Part of the old rim right there.
There's a Mylar balloon falling.
Yeah. It's like, well, you get paid for that. That this picture turned out. Gosh, that's gorgeous.
There's the Sisquoc. And then look at this large canyon. That's Big Bend Canyon. Used to be a trail that came down from Hurricane Deck called Big Bend Trail. There's a post probably marking the junction that used to be there. Well, I'm sure the junction is still there, but I don't know about the trail. Yeah, so you can see very faintly there's a fork. So Sisquoc Trail's there, and Big Bend Trail is there. So there's Kane, and you can see the trail. It goes into that canyon and then it comes along, and then it's going to go down into those oak trees down there, right down into there, and that's where Cliff Camp is, where we're going to stay. So that big cliff is called Kane, and then down further down the trail is another place called Abel, and the reason there's these religious names, Cain and Abel, is because there used to be a religious community that lived back here. That's where who had all the ruins that we saw the chimney before with the hoop wheels, And then there's gonna be more ruins tomorrow. There was a whole community of people who lived back here. And there was a drought. They lived here in the late 1800s, until the late 1800s. And then they had a lot of drought. And then the Forest Service bought them out so that they didn't, you know, just lose everything. And now you have the old schoolhouse and some remains and Cain and Abel and this great trail. Those little duck marks the trail, and then there's some pink tape
There's more flags down here.
and a very, very faint little trail going to Cliff Camp. Easy to miss. What's that? Mushrooms. Ooh. I'm down here at the Sisquoc River doing a bandana, you know, washing my arms, washing my face. I had so much sweat in my eyes, and washing my legs, and I'm wearing my Lightheart gear, long, ladies boxer shorts. They're a great invention because very modest. They're not super short. So and they dry fast. So you can wear them in front of people and not show them too much. And you can go swimming in them and they'll dry fast. They cover well. They're a really great invention. And it's true what they say on their website. You can just pull the leg aside and pee. So if you wear these under a dress or a skirt when you hike, then you can just pull it aside to pee, which is great. But I'm wearing pants because I have big fat thighs. I have to wear big fat pants, and then they have these crotches that are practically to my knees. So I gotta have something to keep my legs from rubbing together and chafing. It's so embarrassing. But anyway, it's so beautiful here. I can't believe this. You gotta see this cliff. This is Cain. And then there's the upstream. And there's the downstream. And I'll go back to the camp and show you the camp. The camp is very leave no trace, far away from the water. It's kind of cold in here too.
So, you know Tom Davis?
I do.
Yeah.
We're all spread out.
He's a geologist and he leads groups.
Did you go out to Santa Cruz with me?
I wanted to. I
I've been out there a couple times.
I went way over here. So, I think I'm just gonna unroll my sleeping bag and just sleep right there. So I set up my tarp because this is kind of tick country, and I was kind of worried about ticks maybe falling out of this tree and getting in my hair. So there's my home sweet home.